Johnny.
Well, Gideon, that's right, but he was hot and he lost his head. Something he shouldn't have done. Never touch an official. Well, fans, we'll be right back.
Called by Pee-wee Moore. Referee for the next match will be Rob Abram. This is going to be the last match before intermission, where you can get those 50-50 tickets. Help benefit the Taylor Center track team. He's from Moscow in the Soviet Union at a weight of 102 kilos, Ivan Koloff.
Here he is, Johnny, former World Wrestling Federation champion, the man who pinned Bruno Sammartino, the living legend of Pennsylvania, clean in the middle of the ring. Several-time holder of the NWA World Tag Team Champion with a variety of partners as well.
Louisiana.
A living legend, definitely a living legend.
At 6'3", 305
Ivan Koloff.
the junkyard.
He's got a rough tonight. But JYD, and he's come to have a good time. He's come to party.
And this will be a Russian chain match.
Ivan Koloff. Fans, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else than where I'm at right now. This is where I'd want to be. And if you're watching, I hope you're watching right in front of your TV set, because fans, you got two of the greats, two of the all-time greats. Ivan Koloff, the Russian Bear, against the JYD.
Johnny, will somebody tell me why JYD thinks he's such hot stuff? All the years I've been watching this man.
Was this? We don't know. Chain match? The man wants it to be a chain match.
I've been watching the chain match.
They should ask the fans.
The men cannot even agree on which chains they want to use. We got two chains.
These people here tonight for the JYD. The chain match. Boy, when you look at Ivan Koloff, you see the ring wars, the battles. A true veteran of this sport, ladies and gentlemen. Junkyard Dog can't take nothing away from him. Another veteran.
Well, I can take a lot away from him.
You would.
All those years that man was in the bigger wrestling federations. Johnny, why don't you refresh my memory? How many times did he win those world championships?
Well, you know, he came close a lot of times, Gideon. But unfortunately for JYD, he came up on the short end of the stick a lot of times.
When I used to take my girlfriend to the drive-in on Saturday night, I come close many times too. But I went home a frustrated man, just like JYD has been for the last 10 years. He might have these local yahoos screaming and yelling for him, but on his mantle at home, it's a bare, empty mantle, no championship trophies.
Right behind with the chain there, Gideon. You know, Gideon, you got a point there, Gideon, but still, the man is a super athlete. He has proven himself time and time again. And sometimes, you know, luck has a lot to do with it.
Ivan has decided which chain is going to be used, and it's going to be his chain. And Johnny, to my way of seeing things, when you're in a fight and there's only one weapon, and it's your favorite weapon, you have a distinct, superior advantage.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Using that chain to his advantage. Well, when you're talking about Russian chain match, anything goes. There's no disqualification, ladies and gentlemen. Taking the air right out of the dog. The thumpster's got to do something now.
What does that mean, thump, Johnny? I don't understand.
Well,
thump.
see, the dog, when he thumps, he gets down. The dog likes to get down, he thumps.
Well, I can see he's down right now, and I wouldn't want to be down like the JYD is.
Well, don't count the dog out yet.
One corner.
That's right, one corner going for that second corner.
Going for the second corner right here.
Well, when you're talking about Ivan Koloff, you're talking about the master of this match.
JYD trying to hold him back from that corner, and he breaks the count. He breaks it.
Gonna be nip and tuck, Eddie. Get nip and tuck.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my goodness! He'll be singing soprano tonight.
Johnny, to a gigolo like yourself, that has to be one of the worst moves you can ever see done to another man.
That is a nightmare, Gideon, a nightmare. For any man, for that matter. He'll be singing high tonight. Ivan.
I think JYD was doing a Lorena Bobbitt imitation there for a minute.
Whoa, whoa. Keep it clean now. This is a TV show, family show. Take it, you could see. See, look at the scars on the head. Look at the ring wars that man has been in. That man truly, without a doubt, whether I like him or not, Gideon, one of the best of all time, Ivan Koloff.
Well, Johnny, I got to tell you, I got to agree with you. Both these men have wrestled all around the world before some of the biggest crowds ever assembled for professional wrestling. They are stars on 5 different continents, and right here in Taylor tonight, these fans have them together right here. Johnny, I didn't think I was going to use this cliche tonight, but I'm going to say it, a main event in any building in the world, and I'm sorry for having to use it.
You cannot call it anything else. Anything else, you cannot call it. And right here in the AAPW, 2 of the all-time greats. JYD staying on Koloff. Staying on Koloff here. Talk about, you know, when you got a chain like that, fans, you can use this as a weapon. You can tear a guy's skin up. You know, this can get ugly. And it just might happen, baby.
Johnny, what does that chain weigh, you think?
You know, that's a good question. I would say in the area of 5 to 10 pounds, maybe. But you's correct. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe 20.
I've been told that some wrestlers have even been known to take a file and sharpen certain links of those chains before these kind of matches to extract an even greater toll on their opponent.
I mean, guys like Kevin Sullivan, maybe.
Well, I don't want to give you any names, and of course, I personally wouldn't associate with folks like that. I just picked up the rumors being in the back before the show.
Like I was telling the fans, Gideon, see, look at the scars. This is, believe me, this is.
Johnny, I think I see some red on the forehead of Mr. Koloff. I think JYD has busted Mr. Koloff open. And in the immortal words of Gordon Soley, the crimson is flowing like a mask.
Got that right. JYD staying on Koloff. And that's what you got to do, because you give Koloff an inch, he'll take a yard, you know? But Koloff got it rough right now, got it rough.
You know, the one thing I notice about JYD's style, he has economy of movement. He doesn't move around a whole lot, but every move seems to have purpose.
That's one, Gideon, one. Talk about 2 for the dog, 2 for the dog.
2 for JYD.
2 for the dog.
Going in for the trio. Does that count, Johnny? Does that count?
I think he wants to get back on Koloff. Oh, wait. You got to stay on Ivan. Can't give him an inch. You cannot play with this man. This man is dangerous. This is his match.
Mr. Koloff bleeding from the head. The amount of blood you're going to lose is directly proportional to the amount of strength you're going to lose.
But you know what? Sometimes when a man's bleeding, sometimes you get a feeling in your body. You have nothing else on your mind but to come back. It's like an adrenaline. You see that blood dripping off your head, it drives people crazy. And I'm sure Ivan's getting about being in that state right now. He's not all there right now. He's thinking about the dog, and that's it. He's thinking about hurting the dog, not just winning.
Well, we got to test the strength here with the chain. JYD on the outside bounces Koloff off the ropes. Steel cables, of course, in those ropes, extracting a toll.
Those ropes will put a hurting on you, just like anything else in this ring. Turnbuckles, very dangerous atmosphere to be in, let alone with a chain.
Not to mention ringside tables, Johnny.
You got that right, Gideon.
JYD seems to feel confident now. He's definitely on top of this match. Definitely things are going his way. Wrapping that chain around Mr. Koloff, dragging him to the turnbuckles.
I believe this is Joey Capone. Joey Capone, one of the managers here in the AAPW, and he's come to ringside for some, you know, guys have been showing their faces all night, sneaking up on people. This is not right, and frankly, Gideon, these Koloff doesn't need nobody. Tasmaniac guys, they don't need nobody. Stay home. Let them wrestle. Let them be men. Joey Capone.
Johnny, I gotta say, I think you're right. Ivan doesn't need anybody, but Mr. Capone has obeyed all the rules. He hasn't touched anybody.
What do you call this? What do you call this, Gideon?
What?
The chair. You see the chair over your eyes. Look at this. Come on.
Look at that, Johnny. Look
What?
at
Blatant. Again. And again it happens. Something's got to be done about this. My goodness! How long is this going to go on? People blatant disrespect. You know, I'm about sick to my stomach. This fat slob, Joey Capone. Oh, Joey Capone.
I think Joey's in here to help the referee.
Help the referee?
The referee is down here. Joey, come in to help the referee.
The man's down. The man is down. Where's Joey Capone's not a referee. He don't belong to be in there.
Joey is a citizen who's trying to help. You ever heard of a citizen's arrest? This is a citizen's referee. He's coming in.
Joey is a piece of trash. That's it. What's the deal here? He doesn't belong here. What is I don't know what's going on, Gideon. We heard the bell, but
I believe the referee signaled here to the timekeeper to ring the bell. I think we're going to have a DQ coming up, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's on Junkyard Dog.
Junkyard? What do you mean Junkyard Dog?
JYD broke about 16 different rules in that match. I think this referee was just being lenient.
Gideon, this is no disqualification. Joey Capone had no right. He had no right to grab the chair and do it. Get him. That's what's injustice. Now, see, it ain't going to happen. This is a shame. This is a disgrace to a man like Junkyard Dog. You don't do this. Ivan Koloff don't need...
Oh, no. Joey Capone taking the chain in the neck. A chain in the neck to Joey Capone.
Right. You play, you got to pay the price sometimes, Gideon. And Joey Capone, he paid his price. The dog wants him. The dog still wants him. He wants him. But you got to watch him.
Winner with the 4 tags to the post is Ivan Koloff.
I called it, Johnny. I called it. Ivan Koloff emerging triumphant here in the Russian chain match. Only a fool would believe that the great Ivan Koloff would lose the very match that he introduced to this land and made so expert over his 3 decades in the sport.
The man's a legend with the Russian chain match, but he did not win this one according to the rules, my friend. Joey Capone, he got everything he deserved, and he should have got more. Junkyard Dog was robbed. These people know it. Gideon, I know it. I call it like I see it. And JYD was robbed. You ask these people.
You can call it any way you want, Johnny. I told you at the start of this, Junkyard Dog had never won anything in his life. Here tonight in Taylor, he didn't win. What can I say?
It's because of guys like Joey Capone. Guys like people, what can I say, Gideon? The winner is Ivan Koloff, but this one's not done yet either.
Once again, we have one of your fan favorites abusing a referee. I want you to know it wasn't Mr. Koloff that abused the referee. That was one of your so-called fan favorites.
You know what it is? These guys are tired. They come in there, they want to do it right. They want to do the right thing. And they're tired and they're upset because these officials, maybe they need 2 out here, Gideon. Maybe there should be 2 referees. I agree, he shouldn't have touched the referee, but you can't blame the dog. You can't blame the dog. He got it, baby. Good to give it to you.
First of all, this is the United States of America. I do believe. First of all, I just got beat out of a match by so-called, how do you say, Stevie Wonder.
Preach it to him. Preach it to him, dog. Preach it to him, dog. Preach it to him.
And second of all, on May the 1st and May the 2nd, I'll be back. You know, school will be all the way, my brother. I'll teach each and every day, try to take your time off to come out and teach somebody else something. But in other words, Big Daddy, you got no money. You forgetting what side of the tracks you actually come from. All the brothers I know don't have no blonde hair, brother. I'm who I'm supposed to be, not what I want to be, like you.
The JYD preaching the word here.
Don't let your fear hold you back.
The big Malcolm. Say what you want. He's the JYD. He will be back. He will be back, ladies and gentlemen. The Junkyard Dog. Your favorite wrestler, right, Gideon?
Johnny, could you translate that speech for me? I'm not familiar in the language he was speaking.
Well, the man pretty much said, The man was speaking English, by the way, Gideon. The man said he's tired of it. He's tired of being treated this way by one of his own kind, to one of his own brothers. And this stuff's got to stop, Gideon. It's got to stop.
Get your pronunciation right, boy.
Tell him, dog. Tell him, dog. You were robbed. You were robbed.
You don't use the right terminology, then you're right.